Alright, let's get into it. We're making a milky blue E-rig topper right now, short path. Alright. I just want to plug in my phone real quick. Pick up the heat a little bit. Okay, you know what? I'm going to slide this back. This does not need to be so far out. Let's put that. All right, getting the charger. How's everybody doing today? Have you checked out my page before? Drop one comment in the comment section if you're trying to earn some loyalty points. In order for the bot to recognize that you're actually here, you need to drop at least one comment. Did it work? Oh yeah, dog. Okay, so I was able to plug in the audio. I was able to plug in my charger through the Lark M2 like audio plug-in in the bottom of it. It was pretty dope. I'm a glass blower. Let me adjust the angle a little bit. Oh, so the first thing that you get that I figured out was 10,000 points. You're gonna get a 10% off your entire order from my website. But that wasn't really the point of it. The point of it was for giveaways I'm gonna do on the stream. So like for example, let's say I make this topper, which I'm gonna do right now, and I'm like, hey, y'all, instead of putting this up on my website for sale, let's do a giveaway for it. To enter the giveaway, it's gonna cost you 1,000 loyalty points. And you'll be like, well, how do we get loyalty points? It's like, well, you automatically get 100 points every 5 minutes that you're in the chat. You just have to drop a comment one time so the bot recognizes that you're there. If you subscribe to my channel, you should get 500 points. For every $1 you tip, you get 100 points. I'll probably change that. But it'll let you pretty much enter my giveaways, and then also I'll figure out other types of like stuff from my website, stuff like that. Alright. Hold up. We're just starting the live stream again, so I just want to adjust these camera angles real quick, and I'll tell you all a little bit about what we're doing here today. 1,000 points is cheap as chips. That's what I'm saying. But we're gonna figure out more cool stuff to do. I kind of wanted to get Mr. Terps up in here. It's like one of the first, you know, moderator, other talker, host, whatever, but messed up, man. The thing got messed up a little bit. Something for me to work on, you know. I'm using the Hohem M7 right now. Nope. Come on, dog. What the heck? What up? Dude, this remote, bro, what the hell is going on, man? It's like every stream, there's something nowadays. Holy cannoli. That was crazy. Shoot, dude. Frickin', that's cool. Shoot, maybe that's even better. You could be the silent moderator. Not saying that's even better. That was, I don't know what I meant by that. It would be dope, though, to have somebody be a moderator, you know? Want to pick it? It's cold. Who here is a glass blower? Or works with tools? I need to pick a hole, and I was hoping I could use the back pressure by putting in the stopper to kind of just push out the center, but for whatever reason it is not doing that. It's probably not a full. The stopper probably isn't fully in there, so it's not creating like a full vacuum, because it should either blow it out or pull it in. I'm slowly spinning it to the right. Now I'm just pulling backwards and spinning while I'm pulling backwards. And what I'm doing now is I'm thinning out that section right there. This was just thick. Maybe that's what the issue was. There we go. Now it's pushing out. It was too thick. That's why. All right. Holes popped. We're gonna let the 12mm on the right warm up for a second. What up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Gonna flare that open a bit more. Oh. By the way, when you're blowing glass, don't ever breathe in through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose if you have to take a breath. You're not trying to breathe in what's going on inside of the tube, you know? I think that should be good. Yeah, I think that should be good. Let's turn down the speed a little bit. Put the Bunsen on it for a second, and then let's check out the camera angles and the comments. What's up, everybody? People are like, oh my god, it's a lathe, oh my god. Oh my god. Stop being scared. Y'all are just not familiar. Appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the love and concern. I don't always appreciate how y'all present that and the way some of these comments come out, but know that the thought is in general very much appreciated. Hope y'all are feeling happy, healthy, you're staying warm, you got plenty of food in the fridge. It was my birthday recently, so, you know, shoot the birthday love of positivity, put those spirit bomb hands in the air if you're feeling generous, shoot them jewels, you know what I'm saying? Let's drag that out of that for a second. We are making toppers right now. This is a secret white blowout. Right now I'm making a milky blue. Let me know, do you like it zoomed out to this degree, or do you like it, zoomed in a little bit more? You like it zoomed in a bit more, or do you like it out? Out or in? Let me know. Outer in. Smash some thumbs, let me know. Smash some thumbs if you like it out. Smash some thumbs if you like it in. Smash some thumbs if you love your boy. Smash some thumbs if you hate your boy. Let me know. How y'all doing today? If you didn't hear, I'm going to be doing giveaways for stuff like this. I'm just figuring out, you know, the technical aspects of it right now. I downloaded the homie recommended Streamlabs. So right now we have the Streamlabs AI bot keeping track of, you know, how long people are in the live stream. Every 5 minutes, as long as you've commented something in the comment section one time, so it knows you're there. Every 5 minutes you get 100 points. And I might say, hey, yo, to win this thing right there, I'm going to start the raffle. To enter the raffle, it's going to cost you 100 points. That's how you get points, just by staying in the stream. Some things to save up for right now. Right now, saving up. Somebody quoted me to get my main Instagram page back. It would cost $2K. and you get connected pretty much with like your own meta agent. So you get your page back, and they kind of like shield you. And they shield you from like further penalizations. So saving up $2,500 for that. So if you're feeling generous today, help your boy get his life back on track. Man. That was a lot. Let's make this happen. The 38 on the left is too big. I'm going to have to reduce the section that's ultimately going to plug into the base. It's going to get loud. Just making sure that that portion where I just attached it didn't pinch, so it's not going to restrict airflow. And I put the Bunsen because as I'm moving further down, I don't want to shock the glass with extreme heat in that section. That was further away from that main heated section. So moving my torch down a little bit. I'm going to kick up the speed. Why am I kicking up the speed? Because that's how I like to push Marias. I like to push Marias a little bit faster. This is like a self-taught technique. Push, 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 push. So there were a couple things I did there in those steps. I'm not trying to gatekeep my techniques, but maybe I'll do this like a members thing and we'll all really go into detail. And now I'm squaring off the Maria, like slopes going down the mountain. Side to flat, side to flat. Remember, if you're chilling, leave a comment in the comment section so the bot can start assigning you loyalty points. Push the Maria. Slow it down a little bit. And I'm trying to heat this part quickly because I don't want to cause stress on that back end. So I want this part to be soupy, so if it's moving around, it's, you know, this is called a flame cut. And flame, you know, I'm tearing this with my flame. I always like to prep for the next. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're happy, healthy. You saw how I puffed that out with nothing but the stopper? The remote died for the gimbal. Here. Hold on, I'm sorry guys. What the fuck? Bro, this fucking remote, bro. Alright, it is what it is. Jesus Christ. It's like, I don't know what mode I switched it to on there. Appreciate y'all smashing a button for me, like, subscribe. Make sure you drop a comment so the bot can start tracking your loyalty points. Alright, we meet the minimum threshold. Now we have to see Excuse me. Make sure we don't go past the max. Which we do. Dope. Why am I saying dope? Because it doesn't exceed the maximum and it's bigger than the minimum. Now I'm just kind of reheating and polishing maybe any stress. How's everybody doing today? I'm Zach, I'm a glassblower in Virginia. This is borosilicate COE 33. This is a dry short path sipper for the Puffco Peak Pro. Or sorry, this is for the Focus V Carta. Catch all that? Finally got the remote back working a little bit, maybe. Change the sensitivity on it. First though, why don't we put up the next tube and get that rolling? We have to make a Alright, we have to do an emerald green. That in there. Put that up here. Let's use this right here. Looks good to me. Boom. Good. Dope. Alright, who's ready to get this party started? What's up, everybody? Sound off. How you doing today? Where y'all coming from? I am getting ready to make the next topper right now. Drop a comment in the comment section so the bot can start tracking your watch time. Getting loyalty points is how you're going to be able to enter during my live streams for free giveaways. To win points, all you have to do is stay in the live stream for more than 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes you get 100 points. Every time you subscribe, or for every person that subscribes, you get 500. I can read off the thing in a second, but first, let's set this up. So I need a emerald green. Is this good to go? Not really. What about these? Yup. Not really. Have any emerald green ready to go? I have to warm this up anyway, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a punty there, and we're gonna get that roasting in the Bunsen, and then I'm gonna flame polish and prepare one of those rods down there. So why don't we put this right here? Why don't we put this Bunsen right there. Appreciate y'all subscribing. If you're feeling generous, hit me with some tokens and that stuff. Got a lot of stuff I'm saving up for. Alright. Now I gotta fix that remote also, dude. That thing has been wonk. Come on, Hohem. Playing with your boy. Having a sip of coffee real quick. I'm gonna have to polish those green tubes I just put down there so I can put it in the blow hose. Trying to see right now if there's any like big scratch marks going down the whole thing like that right there. God damn. So this tube is largely not usable. Alright. This one will work. I only need to make one anyway. See, and if you get loyalty points, I'll be like, yo, I only have one order on the website, but I'm gonna make 2 to just run through the tube. It'll cost you 500 loyalty points to enter the raffle. Whoever wins is gonna get the piece. Ship it out to y'all tomorrow. Like something like that. I am polishing these cuts, like the sharp edges, so when I put it in my rubber hose, it's not going to slice the rubber hose, you know? So I'm going to let that cool for a second. Meantime, I'm going to clean up my area a little bit, and then I'm going to go look at the computer. It's cold. What time is it? I'm hungry. I smell food cooking. So somebody asked, like, what is it that I'm making right now? Like an emerald green version of this. What up, what up, what up? Shadow, Bone, Seth, KFM, Jeremy, Guy Fox, KF Med Harmonic, Texan Pyro, Alex, Darren, Matt, what up? ASMR Uncle, what up? Logger Crawler, Lease, Texan Cat, what up? What up, everybody? Alright, remember, every 5 minutes you stay in the chat, you get 100 loyalty points. So, anybody nerding out lately? You watch the Wonder Man show? Definitely was not bad, but they also advertise it as being like the best show from Marvel that's come out, and I gotta say, I don't think I liked it more than Daredevil. Don't know if I liked it more than Luke Cage. Bull Pop, what up? Hey, my man, H8 Mac, H8 Mac with the high five. What up, my guy? Hell yeah. Appreciate that, man. What? Yo, you're wild. Damn, that food smells good though. 5:23. Damn. What up, everybody? Checking out Loyalty. I'm refreshing that page right now. Let's take a look. Alright, who's in the lead? Alright, Harmonic 75 is in the lead with 1,400 points. I have the page open also, so I can like see what's going on. I have 1,000. I don't know how you got more points than me, dog, but you got I have 1,000 points. You got 1,400. Mr. Bones 700. Silver Musician 600. Father Time 600. Mr. Terps 500. Mystical Gaming 9621 500. KF here. I don't know why I'm out of the screen. Let's see, Reciprocating Energy 400, Mattingly 400, Jay LaRusta 400, Captain Kurt 300, Casey Birdman 300, Dahung Mo 300, Hookset John 300, Flamework Clerk 300, Texan Pyromaniac 200, Traquan 200, and then the pages go on. I tried to do a video on the other one, but it's like cold and I had tremors, so it was like hard to see what was on the page. But there are, as of right now, there are 7 pages of registered loyalty points. And everybody, for the most part, has been here for, it says, 0.08 hours. So the first person that jumped up to that 200 point was Daryl Matthews. So the first 200s is Daryl, Harry King, Potato Clem, Jesus Christ Hello, Angel One, Test Boy, Dunun. I mean, I can keep reading the names. Appreciate all of y'all tapping in, but just so y'all know, all of those points are being registered. And right now, hey man, Laughing Disco for 250 jewels, my man, dude. Hell yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Yo, Bubba sent the floating heart for 10 jewels. Appreciate you, Bubba. What's up? What's up, everybody? So I'm gonna ultimately start doing in these giveaways. Oh, knock that over. Like, I don't know if y'all seen the shot glasses, some of the shot glasses we've been doing on these live streams. But if I'm like, yo, alright, it's gonna cost 500 loyalty points to enter the giveaway. You're gonna win this. Gonna call the winner, some whatever. But that was the plan for the loyalty points. But then also I'm gonna do it for like site discounts and stuff like that. Maybe like pre-orders on customs, stuff like that. I can show y'all, we made a bunch of cool stuff in the live streams recently. If y'all like carta and, you know, Puffco, stuff like that. Let me just put these down. So, one of the ones, if you're just signing in, that we did on the live stream recently, it's this one. Smash some thumbs up if you rock with your boy. If you're gonna come back, if you like the loyalty point thing, hit me with some emojis, smash some like buttons, hit the subscribe, start racking up those points, trying to figure out free ways to support each other on some mutual growth and entertainment and positivity and community type thing. You know what I'm saying? Tried to figure out how to invite some of y'all in here to stream with me while we do it, but I totally messed up the audio. It was so bad that I just had to cancel the live stream. I tried it 3 times and every live stream was terrible. But I'm working on it, yeah. And we know that the points are tracking. I think you get 500 for the sub. I mean, I'll go through the loyalty points back later, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to figure out like cooler rewards and stuff. I'm just learning it as we go, pretty much. Like, I just started trying to do this. I've only been streaming for like a month. Hey, Elise. What up? Well, I'm gonna go see. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to go back through everything, and I'm gonna obviously hook everybody up with points. Come on now, you know I got you, bro. Come on now. Maybe what I'll do is just be like, yo, everybody, I'm just gonna give all of y'all 500 or like 800 points. Boom, let's clear the deck. Not saying you wouldn't keep all of the points you have already, but everybody that's here, you know, would now be like, all right, we're squared up. We all had the same start. Now all of the stuff we make going forward is, you know, Gucci. I'm down to clown if you are. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cheap, man. Alright, I'll be honest though, I'm starving. I need to eat. Just know this is prepped and ready to rock for the next time we live stream. We'll start off doing 2 of these emerald green carta toppers. Got a bunch of other stuff, online orders we have to make. Maybe I'll show y'all how to trap an opal to make a lift-off cap. Do an opal trap lock later tonight also. But dude, if you think the idea of the loyalty points and thing was cool, you know, and all that stuff, start showing some love. I appreciate y'all. And we're just gonna make this cooler and better. Here. Step out to squat real quick. So let's turn that. Let's close this. Turn that off. Let's close this. And more than that, let's actually flip this switch. Where is the switch? When it's between 6 and 7, 6, 7 is when this will kick on. These are oxygen concentrators. They pump compressed, filtered air into this tank. This tank, I tap, follow the green, follow the green. That's the oxygen. You bleed the oxygen before you do the propane, or you're gonna make a little pop, right? So we did that. Now it's time to bleed the propane. Close it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it open because I'm leaving my vent on for a while. Let it all just bleed out. Let the flame go as long as it can to try to really get all of that propane out of the lines, so there's nothing left over in the lines. What up, what up? Yeah, I mean, you could go back. This is like an hour-long live. You just see me yoink, stop it. In my tent right here. Dog, tell me that wasn't a sexy open right there. 3D printer. Just showing everybody that hasn't seen this before. In case I'm printing with toxic fumes. Vents out. See, that's the gimbal that kept getting all wonky and spazzing out on us. Boom, shoots into the vent. Let me back up a little bit so maybe you could get appreciation for the size of the vent. Right? So that's what's pulling up the air that I'm standing underneath. It's like 15 degrees out. And I have this guy right behind me that right, gets cold. Then you have the air going up, so then I have a guy like right over there too. So you gotta layer up, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a glassblower. Subscribe. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna be going back live later tonight, probably, because I just finished Wonder Man. I'm not really sure what else to watch. I think maybe I have one episode left of Will Trent. You know, I don't know why they made another season of The Rookie, but they did, and I'm watching it. But we'll see. But I already have stuff ready, prepped to go. Just wanted to show y'all kind of like what it was like to close down the shop. See, for this, I could continue to work, if you're familiar with like glass blowing, while this is filling up. So this, like, it costs 15 cents or whatever, and it will fill up the tank. But yeah, we're talking about things maybe for future giveaways also. Could do some of the things that we made on these live streams. Some of the tops and stuff, you know. But we'll do more later tonight. Hit that sub real quick in case you don't want to miss, so you don't miss out. Oh, also, when I was going down and reaching things below, underneath my lathe table is what I'm gonna call it, I have a bunch of glass tubing, and I also have my tools underneath the table, and that's hardy backing. It's like fireproof board pretty much, so when you see me just like chuck some hot glass onto the board, it's perfectly fine and okay. So appreciate y'all. Smash some buttons for me before we go. Hope y'all are happy, warm, healthy. Catch y'all a little bit later tonight.